So, my day, not in order. Our day. What did we do first?
Woke up.
Okay. I'm glad that was detailed and covered. We woke up, and I'm pretty sure the first thing we did was try to get to the Ghibli Museum. Actually, no, we looked for breakfast first.
Yes.
Which was... We just went to the Conda station, didn't we?
We went to the Conda station, and then did we end up going to Tokyo? I remember talking about going to Tokyo.
Or did we go to Akihabara? I don't remember. We went to a place and we ate in the train station, so we didn't really get that far.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we actually were walking to Conda station, and we were talking about getting the tickets before we went to Ghibli because that's what you had to do. And I thought we had to go to Tokyo station because all these Lawson stores were the ones that had the tickets, so that's where we were headed. And we were walking to the Conda station, and we passed a Lawson store, so we stopped to try to get the tickets, and then they were sold out for today and tomorrow, so there's no way we can get to the Ghibli Museum, unfortunately. So then we went to Conda station anyway to go eat breakfast, which was just 2 pancakes and some orange juice, basically.
We didn't eat at the Conda station, though, did we?
It was either Conda or Akihabara.
I think it was Akihabara, because Conda doesn't have any nice restaurants.
Right. So we stopped at Akihabara. We just walked around there for a while, got a bunch more souvenirs, because, yes. And then, we have tomorrow, and we still have $200+ left. So we were trying to go through it, but we still didn't. Let's see. And then we just walked around a lot.
Went to Akihabara, and then what did we do after that?
And then we came home.
Yes.
Dropped off all of our stuff, and then we were walking to go to, we found this weird fair thing yesterday when we were going to the onsen, off the train. We just saw a bunch of people, and it was like a small fair, carnival kind of thing.
And then there were shops everywhere.
Yeah, there were shops, and there was like 3 malls around, and it was ridiculous, but we, decided to go back that way, taking the Ningocho line, which is the opposite direction of Conda from us.
And on the way to the Ningocho line,
we decided that we were hungry. So we went to a shop that we saw had a vending machine out front where you go out, you go over there, and it just works like a vending machine. You pick what you want to eat, you pay, it prints out a ticket, and you walk outside and they make it for you. That's what we did one of the first days we were here, and there was no communication required. Like, we didn't need to know any of the Japanese or anything. But when we were looking at the vending machine, the lady who runs the place walked out and said, "I have picture menu." We're like, okay, let's just go in. Why not? It's I guess we're eating lunch here. So she sat us down. She brought us a picture menu where there was 9 different things on there. It wasn't very much, but man, that brought back memories of I have to be 3 or 4 to be, here's a picture menu. And I'm like, okay, I can swallow my pride for a bit. It's a picture menu. I don't know how to read anything, so...
It definitely made picking out the food a lot easier.
Yeah, and then, we got our food stuff, and there was a bowl of noodles and a bowl of, noodle broth kind of thing, where you take noodles out of the noodle bowl and you put it in the broth. And then you eat it. I was having issues because chopsticks are impossible to separate and cut noodles. So, and these noodles are 5 feet long. So if you get a bunch of them, you're going to have a bunch of them forever. So I was having issues, getting just a little bit, a mouthful of noodles to put in the soup stuff and then eat. And then
everybody else would just, pick up a bunch, put them in, and then go...
Yeah, there was lots of slurping going around, but that is actually a good thing because it shows that you're enjoying your food. Us being brought up in the U.S. and trying to be silent while we're eating with our mouth closed and all that stuff doesn't apply. So I was having issues making slurping noise just based on my bringing up.
Just trying to eat the noodles.
It was good, so I wasn't worried about that. So after watching me suffer for probably a good couple minutes, she came over with a bigger bowl and she told me to pour the noodles in there and then pour the broth stuff on top. And
stir.
yeah,
Stir.
and stir. Make sure you stir. She told me to stir, and I'm like, I get it. She brought me a fork, and she even did the motions with the fork. She's like, you stir. And I'm like, damn, I'm swallowing like, so much pride here. It was good, but it was bad.
It was
So then
really
we finished
funny
it.
to watch.
She had chicken wings and rice and this really good spicy kind of dip stuff.
It was spicy, but it was so delicious.
You'll never hear her say that. So that was good.
I'm particular about my spicy.
You don't like spicy. So when we were leaving, we said thank you and everything, but she bowed like to the freaking floor, and I barely, I gave her a head nod, and I just felt like an asshole for the rest of the day. I still do, because I kind of want to go back, and I don't want to say, like, apologize, but I want to, like, make it up to her, because I would just, she said, thank you very much in English.
Very, very loudly.
Very loudly to us when we were leaving, and then bowed, and then everyone else in there, which was, like, maybe 8 people at the time, all looked at me, and I was like, I froze. I just kind of want to leave. Yeah, I mean, she was really good, but it's like, how do I convey that I appreciated what she did, even though, it hurt me inside, but she was just trying to help. So I completely understand that, and I appreciate it. But it's like looked down upon, tip, and all that stuff, so I didn't really know what to do anyway. So yeah, that was that. That was good. And then after that, we went to the fair thing. It was $20 a person to get in, but they're really...
We couldn't figure out the layout.
It was confusing because, 1, we can't read anything, but 2, it was like...
It was a building,
it felt
and then
like
there was an area.
It felt like a fair, like the atmosphere with all the people, but it was mostly just shops. Like there was a couple games, but most of it was just buy stuff. It's like this, especially when it's like toys, little kid toys like Choo Choo Trains and kind of stuff like that. And it was One Piece everywhere. There's a One Piece themed restaurant kind of thing. It wasn't very appealing, so we left there. We saw Statue of Liberty. We saw Gundam. I don't know if that's considered full-sized or not, but we saw it.
It was pretty close.
Took a picture of it. Let's see here. And then we came back and we walked around. Were we in Shibuya? And we found the busiest intersection in the world.
It was crazy.
The record is about 3 million people a day cross that road. I took some video of that. It's pretty intense. It's more so from the ground, but you could probably imagine just from the video that I have, and you could probably look up other ones on YouTube. I mean, we apparently we were there during a slow day, so
apparently it's a lot busier on like a Saturday or possibly a Friday.
Yeah, it's only Wednesday, so. And then,
it was still nuts. Probably got busier after we left too.
Probably got later. Running out of space on my phone quick. Let's see.
We just kind of wandered, and then we went home.
And then we just kind of wandered, found some places. We found some stores that sold anime. She really wanted to get some, but we couldn't figure out if they had English at any point, or if they were just straight Japanese the whole time. I'm sure they had English, but it didn't say anything on there. And then I was thinking about getting a Vita. I might still, too. I have to look up the advantages and disadvantages of getting a Japanese one. And then, yeah, now we're back, and we're gonna go to bed soon. And because we got a long one day left tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Since we gotta check out at 11 a.m. Mm-hmm. And we don't leave until midnight 30. So it's going to be 12 hours of our stuff being somewhere.
Again.
So yeah, that's Wednesday.